What's up with my godly people? Thank you guys for tuning in with me once again. Healing and strength to you guys as families, always. Bronco Country fans, you already know I got y'all. Today is Monday in Sacramento, California. As y'all can see, the sun is beaming once again. A lot to talk about, you guys. We got some bad news, you guys. Bad news for the Denver Broncos fans, man, and the organization, you guys. We're going to dive in and talk about it in a minute. But those of you who do tune in to my channel, to my show, to my podcast, man, welcome. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Keep on liking, subscribing, and leaving you guys' comments. Those of you that are new to my channel, to my show, to my podcast, man, welcome. Welcome with a mile high salute. I'm glad you guys are here, man. I am your host, Drago the Bronco, and welcome to the Drago the Broncos podcast show. Let's go Broncos, man. Padded practice camp was today, you guys. We put on a pass today, but we got some bad news, you guys. I'm driving in my car after training. I had training class today, you guys. I'm driving in my car, man. I get a notification, man. I'm at the light. I'm looking back and forth at the light and hitting my phone on my phone holder thing, little thing, and I get a notification, man. Like, I started shaking my head. As soon as I seen Tim Patrick, I'm like, injury. I'm like, this is not good for the Denver Broncos, man. This is not good for Tim Patrick, man. This is not good for our wide receiver core. This is not good for our organization, you guys. And especially Tim Patrick. This is not good, man. I know his spirits is down, you guys. And I was looking at the video, you guys. He just collapsed, man. He just tried to go into his route, man. He took off and then he just collapsed and fell on the ground, you guys. It was a non-contact injury, you guys. And those are the bad injuries, you guys. He's getting an MRI here today, later on today, you guys. So prayers up for Tim Patrick, man. He was working his way back already from an ACL injury, man. He was ready to go, man. He was in training camp, man. He was catching balls. He was running routes. He was getting himself in shape and ready to play, man, this year, man. I know he had high hopes for this year, man, and I know he was looking forward to getting back on the field, getting back to playing with his teammates, and getting back to playing football, you guys, what he loves to do, you guys. And now, man, that's being taken away from him by another injury, you guys. I cannot stand injuries, man. I hate injuries, man. But it's a part of the game. It happens. It don't just happen with our team and our organization. It happens all across the organizations, man, in the NFL, you guys. It's a lot of key guys that's going down in training camp right now, man. You got Joe Burrow. He went down. He's out for like 6 to 8 weeks with a calf strain. A lot of guys is going down, man. You got what? Jalen Ramsey. He out right now, man, in training camp. We don't know how long he's gonna be. You got guys from Guys from the Seahawks is down. The running backs with the Seahawks is down right now and injured and banged up. You guys. Kenneth Walker, you guys, he's banged up right now. It's a lot of guys around the league that's banged up, man, and getting hurt, man. It's not just us. Everybody has to deal with it each and every year. But I hate each and every year it has to be us. Our players getting injured. Before we even step our foot on the field, man, for Sunday's games, man. It sucks, man. It really do suck, man. And my heart goes out, man, to Tim Patrick, man, and his family, man. Those guys, man, got to deal with another injury, man. And man, I'm just praying for a speedy recovery for Tim Patrick, you guys. Hopefully, it's not as worse as the media is saying, you guys, putting out there, you guys. Hopefully, it's not that bad. And hopefully, Tim Patrick can get back on the field and play this year, you guys. But right now, it's not looking good, man. Speculations is that he tore his left Achilles, you guys. A left Achilles injury, you guys. And man, I just feel for Tim Patrick, man, because I know he was ready to ball out this year. Sean Payton offense, man, he was gonna be a part of his offense in a big way, you guys. And he's one of our key guys, man, at the wide receiver position, man, to make plays, big time plays for us on our team, you guys. Um, and now, man, he's hurt, man. He's got to go back to square one, man, rehabbing and all of that, and working his way back, man. It's tough, man. It's tough for these players, man. I know one of my friends went down with an injury. He thought it was just an ankle injury, but no, he didn't tore a ligament in his ankle, you guys. So, man, these injuries is weak, man. These injuries I do not like, but we got to go through them, man. We got to get through them as well, man. It happens, man. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It really does sucks, man. But this opens the door for the next guy. It opens the door, man. These guys, these young guys have opportunities to step up, man, at the wide receiver position. Guys like KJ Hamler, who can't stay on the field, who can't stay healthy. He's always dealing with injuries. He's been dealing with injuries since he came into the league, you guys. But guys like KJ Hamler, guys like Kendall Hinton, guys like Marquez Callaway, guys like Marvin Mims, the rookie. He has an opportunity to get some reps and to get some playing time and contribute to the team in a big way this year, man. May the best man win at that wide receiver position, taking Tim Patrick's spot. If you ask me, we need a solid veteran guy like Marquez Callaway, because he already been in Sean Payton's offense with the Saints. He already know what to do. He already know what it takes to be successful in Sean Payton's offense. So a guy like him coming right in and contributing and helping this team, man, will be huge for us moving forward, man. And he also got to get on page with Russell Wilson. Those two guys got to get on the same page moving forward to be successful for this team, you guys. But, man, tough blow for the Denver Broncos team, man, for the organization. And I know, man, Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton, and all the wide receivers, man, that was here last year was ready for Tim Patrick to come back, man, and ball out with them and try to help them to win this year, you guys, man. But unfortunately, man, it's another setback for Tim Patrick. He probably has to deal with another rehab situation. And, man, it's tough, man. But just take it one day at a time, Tim Patrick. He will be going down for MRI. It says here the Denver Broncos appear to have suffered a potentially serious loss during training camp on Monday, you guys. Man, I was driving in my car, like I said, man. Coming from training class, you guys. And I'm shaking my head like, man, it's tough, man. But according to multiple reports, Broncos wide receiver Tim Patrick went down during a 7-on-7 drill with a non-contact injury. So, you know, all of those injuries be tough and be serious injuries, that you guys, to players, you guys. Those ones with just no contact at all, man. You know, those ones are the scariest ones, you guys. It happened to Kobe with his Achilles. It happened to Tim Patrick. It happened to a couple of guys, man. A lot of guys, you guys, around the league and with basketball, the NBA, the NFL. A lot of guys get these injuries, man, these non-contact injuries. As players, you don't want the non-contact injuries because those ones be the ones that's always serious, you guys. But this article goes along to say Patrick threw his helmet and screamed, you guys. So you know it's a serious injury, you guys. Tim Patrick throwing his helmet afterwards, man, and he screamed. So you know it was painful, and it was hurting him, and it was bothering him. And he knew that it was something serious, you guys. So, man, it's not looking good for Tim Patrick, you guys, right now. And it went on to say, and was eventually carted off the field. Patrick got off the cart and used crutches to walk into the facility, according to the media. So, man, it's not looking good for Tim Patrick, like I said, you guys. But this article goes along to say, following practice, Broncos coach Sean Payton indicated the injury was to Tim Patrick's Achilles. We're evaluating his left Achilles, Payton said after practice. That was that what that's what we think the injury is. We haven't confirmed it until he gets an MRI. We haven't confirmed it until he gets an MRI. So he has to get an MRI. But they thinking it's Achilles because he heard a pop or whatever. He screamed. And yeah, man, everybody knows that pop with those Achilles injuries, you guys. Patrick missed the entire 2022 season after suffering a torn ACL during training camp. Results of an MRI that revealed his torn ACL were released almost exactly a year ago on August 2nd, 2022. The Achilles tour was in Patrick's right knee, while the injury he suffered on Monday was to his left knee, you guys. And it goes on to say, Patrick played well as Denver's number 3 wide receiver in 2020 and 2021, combining for 104 catches for 1,476 yards and 11 touchdowns in 31 games. He is headed into his second season of the third-year, $30 million contract extension he signed late in 2021, but he has yet to play it down on that deal, you guys. So, man, it's tough, man, for Tim Patrick, you guys. He's dealing with a lot, man. He's going through a lot. My heart goes out to Tim Patrick, you guys. And it's tough, man. It's tough, you guys. And then the article goes on and says, Denver does have a solid depth at wide receiver that can tap into oh my gosh. Why can't I get this down, you guys? Denver has a solid depth at receiver that it can tap into should Patrick have to miss extended time once again. Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton are locked in as the team's top 2 wide receivers, while second-round pick Marvin Mims, fourth-year speedster KJ Hamler, and former New Orleans Saints receiver Marquez Callaway are in the mix as well. Still, Tim Patrick's loss would be a tough one to bear, especially because he had seemingly worked his way back from the knee issue that kept him out for all of last year, you guys. So yeah, man, it's tough, man. We do got a lot of depth at the wide receiver position, and it's the next man up mentality. And like I said, man, Marquez Callaway should be that guy, you guys, for us to step right in on Tim Patrick's behalf and make a lot of plays for us this year. Or we can pick up another guy and bring another guy in. I don't know what Sean Payton's going to do. I don't know what the organization going to do. But right now, we just got to wait to see what the MRI say and go from there, you guys. But it's tough, man, for Tim Patrick. It's tough, you guys. He was looking for a big year. I know he was ready for a big year. I don't know what the Broncos are going to do with Tim Patrick, man. I don't know what's going to happen, man, moving forward. But, man, get healthy, Tim Patrick, you guys. But that's it. That's all I have for you guys, man. Thank you guys for tuning in with me once again, man. Peace and God bless.